Hey, welcome to or back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to go over 4 simple drills that you can use to help you either learn how to start fast pitching or use them as drills to work on your mechanics when you're warming up. In this particular video, I'm only going to be focusing on the upper half, so what your arms are supposed to do, and your hand, not so much your lower half in your weight shift. So for the first step, we're going to go over spins. You will need to decide if you're going to hold the ball 4 seam across the seams, or if you're going to hold the ball 2 seam this way or this way. If you are new to pitching, I suggest that you start with 4 seam across the word like so. So whenever we get into our stance, you're going to stay sideways with your hips open. Place your elbow facing your hip. Okay, so this goes into, we want to create a whip, but first we got to practice spins, and we want to flip it with our fingers. So you want to be able to not have the ball down in your palm and just flip it up through your fingertips. So the tighter the spin, the faster the spin, the better. Your release point is always at your hip. No matter what you are throwing, it's at your hip. Face your elbow towards your hip and spin forward. So we're not focusing on our wrist as much as our fingers spinning the ball forward. In a loose wrist, your hand might turn over, and that's okay. The biggest focus is to have a loose wrist and spin it off your fingers as fast as you can. The second drill, again, staying open. We're going to call these tees. So you go up. Your elbows do not need to be locked, okay? We want our hands positioned a little bit in front, not here. We want a little bit in front of our body so we can drop straight down in front of that hip and get a good spin. Your elbows being bent is not through your elbows. So what I'm doing is my arm is straight and I am pulling my hand up. So pulling my thumb towards me, and you'll be leading pinky. So your thumb's pulling up creates that strong whip motion. And then you drop straight down at the same time. The third step are K's. You need to be in front of your ear. Put your glove off of your nose, like so. So we have thumb down, pinky up. We're going to drive up, in front, and tight to our hip. So get your glove off of your nose. We're going to go up, in front, back into your tee, and tight to your hip. Thumb down, pinky up, and tight to your hip. The fourth drill are circles. So the key here is we want to always have, we're not focused on our lower half, but it's important that your front foot is always lined up with your nose where you want the ball to go. So we always line all 3 things, your foot, your ball, and your glove, off of your nose. Okay? So we're going to start down low, loose hand, shoulders even, go up off your nose, in front of your ear, out in front of your hip. So we go straight out, then up, then open, and tight to the hip. So while I was doing these drills, if you noticed, whenever I released, sometimes my hand finished this way and sometimes I finished this way. So you can see that you can do both. The focus should be on how your hand is spinning the ball, so how quick you spin the ball and how tight you spin the ball. And naturally, a loose wrist with a tight spin, Your hand will naturally follow through this way or this way, but it's a natural movement however you finish. Neither one is right nor wrong. The focus is just a loose wrist, tight spin. So it'll turn or it'll stay up. Whichever one feels natural to you. If you found value in this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Send this to someone who is interested in starting pitching or is looking for drills to work on their mechanics. And until next time, let's keep getting better together.